Hey guys, so today I want to talk about depression as one of the challenges being faced by young Christian adults. So, depression is a mental illness in which you just feed yourself with negative thoughts. You think that you're not enough, you think that you're unwanted, you think that you're alone, and then at some point, you even think that there is no point in you living at all. And that's when you start having suicidal thoughts and even death thoughts. And it's hard to deal with depression when you're a Christian because there are a lot of misconceptions around it. You hear some victims saying, I think that I'm depressed because maybe I haven't confessed enough, maybe I haven't done enough things for God, or maybe my sins are just catching up with me. It's hard for people to accept that depression is an illness. People will be like, I'm a Christian, so how can I be suffering from depression? Like, how? And our societies make it difficult, especially African societies, because they'll be like, why, who needs a shrink, something like that. Of which, in as much as any Christian, right now, if I have a headache, I would look maybe for some painkillers. And if I have maybe serious illnesses like cancer or something like that, I would still seek medical attention even when I'm a Christian, because I need that treatment, and of course God will come through for me and heal me. But when it comes to depression, no one wants to seek medical attention because people are like, most people think it's their fault or something like that, but no one really chooses to be depressed. So it's totally okay for you to seek medical attention when you're depressed, even as a Christian. And it's tough to deal with it as a Christian because you ask yourself questions like, so where is God? I mean, how can he let me get depressed? So where is he right now? Is he with me? Does he still love me? Or something like that. Why am I being depressed? You ask yourself questions like, why is this happening to me? What have I done? Or something like that. But well, here I am to tell you that, well, it's just like any other challenges you might face. It's just like maybe you might have stomach problems, something like that. So depression is like that as well. And I just want to tell you that God is with you through it all. He has never abandoned you, and so he wants that now, even when you're depressed, even when you don't feel like praying. Because when you're depressed, it's hard to like pray and say out the words. So you'll be like, so how am I to praise God? Does he understand me? Is he hearing whatever I want to say or something like that? Because honestly, right now I can't put it in words. I just want to be alone. I just want to be in my own world. Well, God knew you before he even formed you. Before you were in your mother's womb, he knew you, right? So every aspect concerning you, he knows it more than anyone else. He knows it even more than yourself. Remember, he even knows the number of hair strands in your head. So yeah, he knows it all, and he understands you, and his love is unconditional, and it doesn't change. One thing I love about God is that his love for us is not dependent on us or our actions. So even when you're depressed, even when you don't feel like you want to pray, even when everything doesn't make sense and you just feel like giving up, he never gives up on you, and he's still like holding out his hand and be like, Esther, my child, I'm here for you through it all. You know what? Most Christians will be like, why am I facing this? As I have said it before, but what I'm here to tell you is, as Christians, challenges are going to be part of our daily lives, depression included. But God is saying that even when you walk through the fire, I'm there with you, and I'm not going to let you get burnt. Even when you walk through the waters, the rivers, it doesn't matter how the floods are going to come in, I'm not going to let you drown. I'm here with you. Yes, you're going to face the challenges, but because I made you a conqueror, because I made you a victor, you're going to prevail, you're going to win. Actually, we are fighting out of victory and not for victory. So no matter how bad it is, no matter how hard it is, no matter how how giving up is seemingly like you want to do it, that moment when you just feel like I should just surrender, I should just give up. Please don't. Hey, my sister, my brother out there suffering from depression, I'm here to tell you that don't give up, because there is that light at the end of the tunnel, and God is with you. Even when it seems like He's far away from you, He never moves away from you. He is with you. And Christ within us is our hope of glory. So there is hope for tomorrow. No matter how long you spend in the darkness, the sun is still going to rise again. I love this verse that says that weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. So yes, you might be depressed right now, suffering and all, but it's going to pass. Yes, it's just a season, probably your dry season, but I just want to tell you that your fruitful season is coming. And yes, He never lets you get tempted beyond your capabilities. And when you are tempted and when you face challenges, He always provides a way out for you. So yes, even when it's hard, I know that there are some days when you'll be feeling like, oh well, today I'm fine, right? And then the next day you just feel like, oh wow, this is bad, and you just feel like breaking down. It's bad like that, and sometimes you don't even know who you are. Yes, depression is that bad. I've been there. Yes, I've been there. And the worst part is you can laugh with everyone else, you can smile and act all well, but then deep down you'll be the only person who knows that, yeah, here I'm not okay, here I am not fine. I just want to tell you that God at the same time knows that you're not okay. And He is just telling you that, you know what? It doesn't matter the kind of storm that you're going to face. It doesn't matter whatever you're going to face. I'm still going to be there with you. I just want you to realize that I am there with you. During my hard days, like the days when I was experiencing some tough challenges, like hard things, that you hear some bad news on one end, and then on the other something just happens, whereby everything just strikes you all at once. That was the moment I realized that God was with me. When everyone is telling you that you're just alone, when everything is telling you that, you know what, you should just give up, that's when God came through for me. And that's when, like, I realized that He is always with us, no matter how hard the situation is, no matter how depressing it might be. He is with you. And Paul says that we may be pressed on each and every single side by troubles, but we are never crushed to despair. We are never crushed to despair. I mean, God is with us. And yes, you might be depressed now, but your joy is coming through. Just hold on. Just don't give up on yourself. Just don't give up on God. All I can say is take it one day at a time. Yes, I know sometimes you won't feel like praying. Sometimes you won't see the point in reading the word. Take it one day at a time. God knows your heart. He knows your thoughts. He can read you. He can read right through you. So, yes, there is the psalm that says that He is close to those who are like weak in spirit and who are crushed, who are sorry, I mean that, yes, He is with those who are brokenhearted and crushed in spirit. He will not abandon you. So yes, don't give up. Don't give up. He loves you, and so do I.